Hello, welcome back. This is Embers of the Last War. I am your DM, Get Off McLeod. We have the second part of our adventure, the Boromar Ball, as you can see from the lovely background. This group is in Sharn. They've had breakfast so far. Through no fault of their own. There's a lot of exposition, so if you haven't watched the last episode, go back and watch the last episode, then come and watch this one. They're short, I promise. I'm Get Up a Cloud. I'm your DM. I'm going to be running them through this adventure. We are currently I say we are no longer a motley crew of adventurers. We've kind of established some friendships and how we all work together and everything else. So we're becoming a team of sorts. Moving right along into it. We left you off at the where did I put the thing? At Galinda Hall. I'm gonna forget that. You know why I'm gonna forget that? Because I keep thinking Galinda. Because my child loves Frozen, or not Frozen. Wow,
Toss,
wicked,
toss.
wicked.
Toss, toss, leg.
We got her the soundtrack for Christmas, and I listen to it every night as she goes to sleep.
Oh, I love that for you.
It's not that bad, actually. What is it? We left you at the exit point of Galinda Hall. You are making your way towards the airship hailing platform at the end of Middle Memphis Plateau. We've established that Sybil successfully made it through the revolving glass door with her tail intact. We're all very proud of you. And Turi and Celestros have both gone through several revolutions around the revolving glass door. As you exit onto the platform of Middle Memphis, it is about 9 a.m. at this point. The morning crowd around the platform is fairly soccer mom-ish, it being a work day. Not that you would care about that. We don't have 9 to 5s. We are adventurers. Damn it. But it is it is the crowd that has just dropped the kids off at school and are heading off to the grocery store, running several other errands or other busyness. Everybody seems to be in a rush today. However, it doesn't stop from the occasional young girl or lady saying good morning and hello to you. Some of the older men that are accompanying their wives or their daughters to the local markets also tip their hats to you in a very pleasant manner. You were all addressed as sir or ma'am. Middle Memphis is very civilized. Looking around, you see that there are several airships that are zooming by at various speeds. As you well know, they can go very fast along the skyways of Sharn, dipping in between the plateaus, sometimes raising up into the upper levels or higher, or going down into the deeps. You get to the hailing station, and you see another halfling in a red jacket with a red bellhop's hat with a shock of red hair. This one looks at you with green eyes and says, "Well, good morning. Where are you going off to today?"
We have a friend to meet at a cafe. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I pull out my letter real quick and I look.
I didn't tell you, but for matters of your narrative, it is I believe it's the Sentinel's Cup.
We're heading to the Sentinel's Cup.
Oh, the Sentinel's Cup. Lovely place. Their scones are to die for. They're so good. I recommend you try one. If you don't have it now, they keep good for a day. They're only a silver piece. Can't get a better deal than that. Not for baked goods. Absolutely not.
That's not bad.
Only ones who've had better were my mums. But let's see. So you're going from here to, let's see, there's a Sentinel's Cup. That's going to run you 5 silver.
I hand over a gold piece.
Oh, and a tip, no less. Is this for speed or just for gratuity?
Both. Not too fast, but brisk pace.
So we would like all flat surfaces of the patrons to stay amongst the flat surfaces of the airship.
Yes, I would like none of my friends to fly off. Some of us are small and
we don't say
little
fly
clumsy.
off. That's bad for business.
Okay. I would like for us all to remain with both feet on the floor, with no difficulty.
Absolutely, ma'am. Not a problem. Um, let's see. Do any of you lovely women require a shawl for the flight? Free of charge, of course. Just leave it with the driver when you're done so your hair doesn't get to be a mess. It being market day and all is a very. One does not want to look like they just got blown in from a cyclone.
Ah, yes, I would love that.
Here you are. He hands you a lovely. You see, your hair is blue. I believe that you have a gray shawl. There you go, gray.
Thank you.
He
I
looks
would
to you.
also take one just because of my hair.
Oh, what a lovely shade of pink. What do
And
you?
what a lovely shade of red.
I was just going to
Are
ask
we
you.
related?
Oh, I, I don't. I don't think so. You're quite a bit taller than I am. Are you a halfling? No, you're probably a holding.
I am a holding.
A human, as they call you. As I was saying, the pink hair, I don't get to say this very often, but how do you feel about red? It usually clashes very poorly with the earth tones, but pink. It could look very nice.
It's sometimes hard to pair it with things, but I find it, one of those things you gotta experiment. See what your color. Sometimes
Beautiful.
you're a winter, and sometimes you're a spring.
I never get to give this one out. Here you are. CMFM red.
I take it with gusto.
Some of you know
And
what that
wrap
means,
my
and
hair
Trigger
in
does
it,
not.
so-
This is lovely. You know what it means either, Lex? I learned this from Mandy. Catch me, fuck me, red.
What is it? Oh.
I didn't know this was a thing. I'm like, why? Oh, that makes sense. So he looks to you, Violetta. I do. Would you like a covering for your hair, or are you fine the way you are? It is quite short, but a
I'm
very
fine.
modern cut, if I don't be mistaken.
Yes, it's. For me, it hinders my movement to have that much hair.
My mother calls that
So.
a pixie cut. Is this correct?
Sure, yes.
Oh,
Whatever it is named, I frankly do not care for the name, but thanks for the offer, but I'm good.
not a problem at all. There are snacks on board if you desire a fizzy water or some crackers. Oh, here we go. And he puts his hands to his lips and I can't whistle like that, so don't ask me to. It's one of the few things in RP I can't do. You see an airship slowly ease into the platform and slow down. You see the elemental ring around the airship as the flame element, the fire elemental that is is encapsulated in the ring, slowly starts to die down with the flames as it begins to hover, using the heat differential between the ambient air and the flame elemental air to kind of hover in space. All aboard, and he opens up the door to enter on. Ladies first, and if I do not say, if I've not said already, have a great day.
You as well.
Thank you. And I'll enter, go to if I can find the most central post, get my claws out, and just like tink, into it to hold on. I'm like, I'm not falling off this time.
As I pass him, I'm gonna hand him a gold piece and just give him a nod and make my way and sit down somewhere comfortable.
Oh, thank you, Mum. Appreciate it. I hope you have a great day as well. If you look to your right and your left, there are some safety restraints. They're not there to keep you incarcerated. It's more to keep you stationary. If you would like to reach down with your right and your left hands and just grab the two straps, meet them in the middle, they will conjoin via entanglement spell. Violetta, you being used to taking orders, you immediately mechanically just grab the strap to your right and your left. You join them across your lap, and you see the threads beginning to knit together and then firm up and tighten down to hold you quite comfortably to your seat.
Sybil, if you would like to use this device, it's pretty good to use instead of just clawing at the walls.
Won't fly out if I use that. Okay, fine. I'll like undo my claws and go over and sit down and put the two pieces together and still hold on to the seat though.
There you go.
I'm not meant for the tall cities. I mean, there wasn't really many cities like this. A lot of cities were built on the ground and flat, not vertically.
That's right, Mum. It's the only city like that in all of Eberron, says the very tall half-elf standing at the helm of the airship. How are you doing? My name's Jack, House Lorander, conductor of the airships. How are you doing this day? We are going to... Where are we going? We're going to the Sentinel's Cup. The Sentinel's Cup is where we're going. Thank you very much. You've paid and we are ready to go. Everybody strapped in? Good. We don't want to lose another customer this week. I've reached my quota.
Who did you lose?
Oh, it's not more of a who, it's more of a what.
A what?
A what?
What's a what?
Well, you see, there's we don't recommend to bring on gelatinous cubes onto the airships. They are hard to restrain, and they do horrible things to the deck. There was a wizard that swore up and down it was his familiar, and we believed him, and well, out he went.
I mean, I don't... At that point, it's his fault.
That's what we
That's
said.
not your fault.
Still, he's bringing the inquiry above.
That was rude on his part.
He's taking it to the Magister's Court, and we are going to have a hearing about it, but I think we're going to be okay. I haven't lost a customer in over a month. My safety rating is a 99. He shows you in front, there's a little sticker that says 99. Airship.
Still hold on tighter to the seat because it's not 100.
The sticker has a blazon on a seal on it. Eberron Airship Evaluation Survey. See, and if the good old EAES says anything, I'm a safe driver. Certified. Now.
See, he's certified. You're fine, Sybil. You're fine.
All right, we're all...
I will not be fine until my feet are on the ground again.
Well, I think we're all set and good. Feet are all in. Close the door. Thank you, sir. Ipswich! Flame on! You see... And the elemental says something to him. Quite right. Half speed. These ones didn't pay to get there. Quick. Just quick. You see the flames in the elemental ring around the airship blazing with fire as you begin to raise up, and the hovering stops and it ceases and turns into an ascent. And then you see that the flames, instead of being an ambient 360-degree ring of flames, it turns into a ring of flames that's pointing directly to the aft of the ship, and you begin to motor on about 15 miles an hour. Very leisurely pace. The air whipping through your hair, through the shawl, the morning brusque temperature of Sharn is very refreshing compared to the stuffiness of the hotel. And as you depart the Little Plains district, the journey begins in a neighborhood that feels like a captured wilderness held within the stone grasp of the city. The architecture here is faux rustic, with stone towers carved into cave-like dwellings and dominated by wood and bone for the most part. As he says, it's not quite bone. It's more of a granite. Shouldn't take it for granted that it's bone. Ha ha ha. Jokes are free, no matter how good they are. And he keeps on driving down. You pass some broad grass-lined platforms that are definitely AstroTurf. But it brings an air of the halfling's home in the Talenta Plains. You would have seen some pictures of the sort when you went to go to Big Mo's restaurant. They had portraits of the Talenta Plains where the halflings come from. There were, think Nebraska in the springtime. The air here carries an earthy scent, and the aroma of open cooking fires. There's the vessel's carved with this wood that whistles as it catches the updrafts, and you soar into the skyways of Sharn. As you begin your ascent towards the heart of the city, Sharn reveals itself as a dizzying vertical labyrinth. Sybil, roll me a wisdom saving throw. As you look around, the scale of the towers makes even the largest of the dragon-marked houses feel small. Ever-bright lanterns dot the exterior from the spires of 40-foot intervals. And with a 19, you manage to rein in your fear and borderline insanity at being such a small thing. What's it called when you're afraid of very, very, very large things? I forget the name of the phobia. I'll give inspiration to whoever finds out. You can Google it. It's going to bug me. The ever-bright lanterns shed bright light with a steady glow that bleeds.
Megalophobia?
Thank you. That's the one. That's what you suffer from, Sybil. From this.
Well, yeah, she suffers from heights and water. It's her fears.
So megalophobia and thalassophobia, very good. That one I will never forget because I also share that one. Deep water. And I went to the Navy. Stupid. From this height, the towers of the Menthis Plateau look like jagged teeth reaching through the clouds. Their stone surfaces glow with soft magical light of 1,000 windows. Looking down into the depths of the cogs, far, far below, there's a slight mist layer where you can see these ambient yellows and oranges kind of blossom into sight and then dim out of sight, almost like a fire or like a coal, simmering coals on a forge or a grill of some sort. They appear as an orange flickering blur, a subterranean warren of industrial manufacture. Sybil, you would know this is where the foundries belch sulfurous smoke that clings to the lower bridges, but it's also where there's a forge of House Caneth that used to produce a good amount of Warforged back during the last war, but now currently creates all of their artificery that they sell on the open markets. Far above you, you would all recognize the floating palatial estates of the Skyway that drift serenely far removed from the criminal tension of the Boromar clan and the violent reach of Dask, which is niggling in the back of your heads as you consider what the possibilities are for the day. You pass over stone footbridges crowded with pedestrians and wagons, while air skiffs piloted by everyone from wealthy nobles to frightened teenagers on a joyride who probably should be in school but are not. Rapscallions. They dart past your coach in a chaotic high-altitude dance. The driver looks to. If you look to the left, you'll see the lovely opera house on Middle Menthis. I keep doing that. The opera house is a scene of very refined and colloquial affairs amongst the depending on where you sit, really. If you sit in the box seats, I've heard it is a show for kings. If you sit in the floor realms, well, you're lucky to just even be there. As the coach crosses into Middle Central, the boisterous, multicultural energy of Menthis fades into a refined, quiet residential grandeur. The architecture shifts into a solidly built, imposing stone structure with massive hardwood lintels, losing the rustic look of Middle Menthis and taking on a more refined look of stone that has been chiseled with the utmost care. Here, the Sharn Watch maintains a more vigilant, stern presence. You can see contingents of 6 to 12 watchmen marching up and down the various streets you can see far below you. Their uniforms a constant reminder of the friendliness, and I did put quotes around the word, and veneer of order that the city's elite demand. You, of course, would know a little bit more about their efficiency. Mm-hmm. The roar of the city's lower levels is replaced by a dignified silence, broken only by the occasional whistling of a passing skiff or the distant up-tempo beat of music and drifting from an exclusive gala. Let's see, you were going to Sentinel's Cup, right?
Yep.
That's the one.
Right, that's, yeah.
Ipswich, bottom left, 90 degrees. And the airship takes a 90-degree turn straight into the diagonal. and you are all thrown back against the backrests of your seats as you begin to dive down into to the platform, where you see a lovely, homely looking, comfy cafe with metal chairs and tables on the outside. Several people are sat there eating various baked goods and drinking cups of dark colored liquid. The smell of coffee and tobacco washes over you. It's quite the lovely smell, and it is my favorite smell in the entire world. Unburnt tobacco and coffee.
Yum.
As you pull into the platform, the driver slowly pulls you to a stop. Ipswich, full stop! Yes, we'll take a break afterwards, but for now we have to make sure the customers reach it safely. So don't drop us this time. It was not my fault. That was you. You're the one that... You're the propulsion. I am the steerage. Now! You may disembark.
I'm off immediately as soon as the spell is off on the thing. I'm like onto the ground, like, thank you for getting us there and not trying to kill us.
Thank you.
Well, I've never tried to kill anyone. Now, whether or not it's happened is a totally different story. But there was no intent, and intent is 9/10 of felony law.
Fair enough.
I get that. I've
You
killed
have a
people
Sorry,
good
in
they-
rest of your day.
The entire time that you were describing everything, I've been having hiccups. And I feel like Tootie would definitely have hiccups from that descent.
That's fair. Sybil, as you disembark, you see that the conductor has reached his hand out, and you just totally just right by him. Don't even fucking take his hand to help you across the threshold. You just
I just jump. I just
as you walk up, he takes your hand, he helps you across. Mind the first step. It's a doozy. You don't want to,
Thank you.
you don't want to fall into the cogs. It's not an airship fast enough to catch you.
Yeah, no, thank you. As I step off, I look to Sybil. You would not do well in the astral sea.
don't do.
No, she would not.
I just don't do well with heights or water. I can't swim. They tried to teach me once. I almost drowned.
To these, you step up to disembark. He, the conductor, he reaches behind him really quick. He pops the lid off of a small canister of clear liquid. Hiccups, it happens. Don't worry about it. It's your second to third time on the airships.
Yes.
Drink this. It'll help. Free of charge.
I drink that down to get it to stop.
Now you will roll
Literally what I
you will roll
just
me
did.
a DC 20 Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Probably not.
While she's doing that, I looked at the. I'm like, I know you're from the astral sea, but I looked at Celestios and be like, you go to the astral sea as well? Because you said I wouldn't survive there.
Yeah. Been there a few times, but you know how I travel.
Oh, just poof.
Here sometimes,
said-
there other times.
Constitution saving
Is this
throw.
a saving throw? Okay.
Yes. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good.
With a
Oh!
nat 20. Oh,
Let's
wow.
go.
So you nail the DC 20 with a 22 Constitution saving throw. As you chug the fizzy water, you feel it go down. You feel your stomach beginning to tighten as the gases expand inside of your stomach, melding with the gases that were already there, keeping your esophagus kind of open and closing with the hiccups. The dueling pressure closes your esophagus, thankfully, and stops the hiccups. And you manage to hold back the burp that was about to force itself up through your throat and out of your mouth.
I would have been very unladylike. And I am indeed a lady. At least in these parts of... Nobody knows me from here. I am a lady.
I'm a lady. Violetta, as you step forward, you got this, or do you want some assistance, madam?
I'm alright, but thank you.
Let's just mind the first step, please.
I will mind the first step. It's pretty like smooth, I would imagine. She's just very like forward, like she sees everybody go in front of her and she's just like, okay, this is easy.
As you look down there's like maybe a 2-inch gap between the airship and the platform. You see that there is a several 1,000-foot drop between the platform and the ground. You can't quite see the ground. You can just see the glowing oranges of the cogs. You get the idea that the cogs are a volcanic environment, that the floor is literally lava, and a fall there would be, well, you wouldn't take any fall damage.
'Cause you'd be dead.
You just land in lava and burn. But it's 2 inches,
I
and
think
you're
we-
much. Go ahead. What?
I think we found another place where Sybil wouldn't do well in.
To be
No,
fair,
I
no
would
one
not.
does. No one
Definitely
does.
too hot, too frizzy.
As Celestius, as you walk up to disembark, he turns and, "Have a good day, sir," and he pats you on the rump, and off you go.
I just back and oh, thank you.
Turning into the plateau of the central plateau. This is think uptown. So you're not on the lower platform of the central district. So you're not quite in the slums, or this wouldn't actually be slums. This would be more like downtown. Like think whatever the gas lamp quarter is for your various cities. The part you go clubbing there, but it's kind of rough and dirty too. That's the lower part of the central plateau. Gas lamp prior to the Padres Stadium being built. For those of you who are from San Diego or the area around, this is not Petco Park era. But this is very Little Italy, very uptown. And once again, sorry for those of you, I've not been to your urban places, so I don't know. Come to California and then leave because it's not worth staying. You look around and you see that there are several small boutique shops and cafes. Sybil, you would know from your experience in Sharn, the boutiques, they have nice things, but they're definitely overpriced and they're not worth what they're asking for, but they look nice. Like every mall has a Charlotte Russe that has, or not a Charlotte, what are the ones that the overpriced, give me an overpriced store for instance.
Claire's.
Claire's
Claire's is
overpriced?
absolutely overpriced.
Okay. You may have an inspiration.
I'm trying to
Forever
think of
21.
overpriced.
They're closed. You
Lululemon.
may,
They don't exist.
Lululemon.
But they were very
they were.
overpriced.
You may have an
The Lego
inspiration.
store.
True.
The Lego store.
I'll give it to. I can give it to Celestros because I already have one.
Yes, so between the Lego store, which is overpriced, but not a boutique store, we'll give you an inspiration for that, Celestros. Thank you very much. And the cafes, they some of them serve. You see us in this other cafe that's deemed the Knight's Foot. It brings out a very large plate, white porcelain plate, with a very small amount of looks to be braised meat on top of a bed of microgreens, about like yay big. It's one of those places. But thankfully, you're not going there. As you walk up to the Sentinel's Cup, as I said, it's very homely, very fast-paced. There's a good amount of shouting, but not because people are yelling. It's more because they want to be heard amongst the bustle. This is a very busy coffee shop on the inside, and then a small cafe/bakery to the side. You could smell the scent of fresh breads being baked of all different kinds. You detect a hint of pumpernickel with some baguettes. There's a couple of sweet breads here and there. The smell of jams bubbling in the background or overflowing amongst the bread smells. And then interspersed through it all, the light fragrance of a medium roast coffee kind of sets the tone. You can see along the countertops where they have the bakery baked goods displayed, cakes and breads and what have you. On top there are these large glass jars filled with brown leaves with various types of tobacco from around the nation of Corvair. And there's a couple even from the continent of Zendrick to the south, which is very, very, I guess I would say, obscure, hard to find. There are a couple of old men inside that seem to be puffing away at their various pipes. Women that sip tea and coffee in the sides, and a lone gentleman sitting at a metal table with several chairs around the table. Sits on the very corner, the farthest most table away from the front door.
When we walk in, if I see the pastries, and be like, so I mean, like, we're here to meet someone, but it wouldn't be frowned upon if we get a coffee and a pastry, right? Because I kind of really want a coffee and a pastry. I'm already kind of walking towards the counter, like going to get coffee and a pastry.
Well, we definitely want to fit in with the crowd. We don't want to be weird. So yeah,
Exactly.
coffee and a
when
pastry.
I thought about it, coffee and a pastry. I'm already like walking up to order.
Now, all around you still, I want
Waddling my little-
to remind you, it is raining today. So the rain is coming down in rivulets. You don't want to stand outside for too long. There is a tarpaulin overhang in front of all the tables, so they are not getting drenched at the moment. But about anything outside of like about 4 or 5 feet in front of the building is in fact in the rain, and you are in that area itself. As the two of you decide to enter into the cafe, what are the rest of you doing?
Like
Oh,
to
I'm going with
peruse
them.
Okay.
The tobacco.
Okay.
I'll probably be the last one in, but I want to look around real quick before we enter, just in case anybody is following us.
Roll me a perception check.
Will do.
I got distracted by the smell of coffee and pastries.
Yeah. Oh, that's not good.
So with a 9, you notice there are several people around you. None of them seem to be paying very much attention to your group in of itself. As I said, there are some old men that are sitting there smoking pipes, drinking black coffee. 2 of them are playing a game of chess that seems to be played on 2 boards that are at a 90-degree angle to each other in a V shape. You can't quite make out the movement syntax of how the game is played, but you see that several of the pieces have dragons on the top of them, and this is dragon chess.
Oh, I have one of those. That's actually what I'm good with, is dragon chess.
Then you would understand, and as you roll me a intelligence check with advantage, please.
Cool.
As you walk by, noticing the 2 old men playing dragon chess with each other, you kind of notate the positioning on the board of their various pieces, and you kind of take a quick mental note. And with a nat frickin' 20,
Let's fucking go.
you lean down and you say, "Dragon Rook to Wyvern's Queen 6," and you walk away.
I go inside. Yes, I do.
And you hear a voice, "Ha! Finally, Felinius! Checkmate! 40 years it's taken me, but I have beat you! Not fair! Not fair! You cheated! He's gonna roll a perception check really quick before I say anything else. With a 7. He doesn't see you talk to him. I've been using the same move against you for 40 years, and you finally picked up on it. Well done, Thelenius. Well done. I think, honestly, that it's taken you this long. You would, snails fuck faster than you learn. Don't take away the inherent pleasure of my victory, Felinius. I don't care. Next cup of coffee and pipe tobacco is upon you. Ha ha.
She kind of like smirks at that, like hearing that interaction as like she like walks inside.
As you walk inside, the scents are only more prevalent of the breads and the jams and the coffee. Not off-putting, but just like, oh my god! If you weren't hungry before, like you're hungry now. A small elf woman sits behind the counter. She has her hair tied up in a bandana. She has a gingham apron on the front of her. She's wearing a black skirt with a gray top, long sleeves, and you can see that her hands, although a little more muscular than elves normally have, Tweety, you would definitely notice that her hands are very strong. very dainty, and everything she does is very fluidic, as the grace of the elves seems to still have blessed her, even in all the years she's been working in this profession. And as she comes, she goes, "Oh, adventurers, welcome to the Sentinel's Cup. What might be a pleasure today? We have some very lovely beans from the Talenta Plains, even some from the Lizar Principalities as well, from far remote. Those are a little stronger and acidic, if that's your taste. I have some very delicate baked goods that we got from some of the coals of the demon wastes. It brings a little spiciness to the flavor of it all. We have some eclairs that I've made myself from the milk that we've gotten from our Rocher, I should say. Rocher are very large buffalo-like cows that we have out in the outskirts. What can I do for you? Are you hungry, thirsty? Do you care for just a quick sit down?
Oh yes, I thoroughly would like to try one of your eclairs for sure. And then I did see over there that you have a chocolate croissant. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I could be wrong.
Oh, it's
But I would like one
it's-
of those.
it is pronounced chocolat.
Ah, right.
The E is silent.
I'm still learning.
Oh, very, very nice. These the cacao beans were actually harvested from Arganessen, the land of the dragons.
Oh
Spread no
wow.
expense. But yes,
I'm learning so much.
let's see. So you wanted
And I'm
eclair.
notating everything down.
Perfect. You wanted a chocolat. Is that okay? It'll be five silver for you. What else? What could I get the rest of you?
Here. Can I get a cup of coffee? The best way that you think you guys make it, and
Do me
your
a favor.
two favorite pastries.
Do me a favor.
Yes.
What is the sound you make when you are happy?
Well, I'm
Wh-
not happy often, but yay!
I'd have thought it'd been a purr. I think.
Well, I
we-
do.
She does do that.
I can. I do. You just gotta. Does someone want to scratch behind my ear?
I scratch
I feel
behind
like
your
it's
ear.
less happiness and more comfort.
Oh, I'm mistaken. I'm sorry. I am not of a feline lineage. Comfort then. I think a latte might probably suit you better. Just a slight bit of coffee, mostly warm milk. A hint of cinnamon, perhaps? Or do you prefer cocoa? Maybe some caramel?
I'm definitely on the spice route, so cinnamon for sure.
Cinnamon, excellent. And my two favorite, let's see, I am partial to, we have, let me see here, I have some madeleines I've baked myself just recently, and I'm drawing a blank. What are the
Bear claws?
Bear claw.
No, it's a small cookie.
Like an almond cookie?
You serve them with tea.
A ginger snap?
No, I'm going to have to Google it. 'Cause it's going to bug me now.
A biscuit?
Just like a biscuit?
No, it's
Like a biscotti?
They come in all kinds of different colors.
Oh,
A macaron?
macaroon.
Macaroon, that's the one. Thank you. Okay, you all have inspiration, so everyone gets advantage on their first strike.
Hey.
We're not fighting at the cafe shop, though.
No.
No, this is a sacred place.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
it's a sacred place.
She puts a plate out with 2 madeleines and 3 macaroons, and she serves you a very, very, very light cup of coffee, mostly milk, as she said. That'll be 5 silver as well. And the rest of you?
Miranda.
Can I get a cortado with a hint
Ooh.
of cinnamon?
Absolutely. The cortado, that's more of a niche drink. Let's see, we can make one of those. That's gonna be 5 with it. Well, it's just the drink. So I'd say 5 silver for the drink. That's all you'd like?
Do you also have cinnamon rolls?
Do you want the really, really, really like obscenely big ones?
Oh no, I don't need that much.
Okay, so you want
Just
a
get
new-
it. I'll eat the rest of it.
I'm
I'm
not
interested
spending-
in the cinnamon roll.
I'm not spending that money.
I'm spending it. Don't worry about. I got this. I want to try everything. I can, food wise. This is experience I'll never
Shh.
get back.
Sure, I'll take the big cinnamon roll there and to share with my companions.
one Mongo cinnamon roll. That will be 2 gold, 5 silver.
Did he say Mondo cinnamon roll? Like
Mhm.
Big Mondo?
No, Mongo, Mongo.
Oh, I thought he said Mondo, like Big Mondo. I thought it was named after him. That was so,
So,
funny. 'Cause it's a
Shell-
big cinnamon roll.
Everybody else is getting these small salad plate sized plates worth of pastry. She grabs a dinner plate. And she goes underneath and she takes out a cinnamon roll the size of your head. And it is just dripping with icing, white icing on the top of it. And she takes
This
out.
looks-
Mhm.
This looks magnificent.
It is
We are all
gooey.
sharing this. You especially, Violetta.
Oh, I'm definitely taking a bite out of that. That's not safe for me.
Excuse me.
You're eating a cinnamon roll and you're gonna love it. I promise.
I think I'm fine. Thank you. It's
Bread is good for you. Try it.
I've had plenty of bread
Carb.
this morning.
I am plotting right
Okay.
now.
Do
I'm
you
just
want?
gonna nod and
Do you
If
want
it-
some coffee?
If
do,
it's
do you want
plotting,
coffee, Violetta?
if it's plotting in secret, you may DM me what you're plotting if it requires a roll. She gets to let's see, that's Lex and I think Trigger. She looks to you. She says to Celestros, let's see. I don't think I could pick what you wanted off of a tree if it was right in front of me. You seem to be a creature of culinary chaos. What would you like?
Do you have any baked goods that could get you baked?
Well, I don't know. Oh, well, how baked? Do you want to go under the door, or do you want to just be happy looking at the door?
Yes.
Under the
Not
door.
under
it
the door.
is.
You no. Do not. You need to be active in this thing. I don't know what under the door, but I know what you were like with
His
drinking.
magic is
and
already
that did
crazy
not,
enough.
Well,
I have
Well,
an
to be
extremely
fair,
high
Trudy-
tolerance, thank you.
So what
To
we
be fair, Trudy, the magic experience we experienced with him during that fight is normal, whether either drunk or not drunk. So that random magic shit
Oh.
happens either
do what
way.
you will.
So that yeah.
if I could
Have fun, Celestials.
if I could interest you in a decent portion of a astral brownie. The way they're prepared is the we take an infusion of certain herbs and minorly legally substances and distill them down and use them in the baked goods, and then I float a little bit of herbal butter on top. Heat it all up so that the butter soaks into the brownies, and you have a very sweet but astral treat.
Sounds delicious.
I might get one of those for later.
Yes, because a stoned rogue sounds amazing.
Where did Sybil go?
That
I don't know.
won't
If
mess
he ate
up
that
the
brownie
mission.
and
I
vanished.
would
You know, if she takes like an Eddie before going on the sky ship again, that might actually help her.
recommend, if you're going to get the astral brownie, to get ice water. You don't need coffee. You need to hydrate.
Very well.
That's going to be a gold.
I'll take 3.
3 gold. They do stay good. They don't go. The butter helps them not go stale for about 48 hours. I do not recommend consuming them ever at any time. But if you were to consume them, try to space them about 12 hours apart.
Sounds good.
now that I've said what I had to say, here you are. And she hands you a plate with 3 very innocent, delicious-looking brownies on them, soaked in butter. I've never done that before, Trigger. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you so much for coming to the
What-
Central's Cup.
what-
What?
Sold drugs? What? Sold drugs in a D&D campaign?
No, edibles.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Uh,
Did Violetta want anything?
Did Violetta want anything at all? Yes.
She's fine.
She's just like, no. Okay. So that makes it, let's see,
I know.
3,
No, no.
4, 5,
I know
6.
exactly what you want. I can see right through you. Hardened soldier of the
Excuse me?
plains, stoic woman, an individual. How does a cup of ice milk sound to you? Especially since you're going to apparently be eating one of my cinnamon rolls.
Excuse me?
Milk.
Um,
Just milk.
I
I can
sure,
float some.
I guess.
I could float a
mean,
little
it's
whiskey in it if
protein.
you'd like.
No, I don't drink on the job. Maybe later. That is that a good combination? I haven't tried that. I'll have
Actually,
to make a
yes,
note
it
of that
is.
for later.
It
I'll try
actually
some
is.
too.
It is?
Yeah, actually, it really is. Bourbon and milk.
Oh my god, I never would have thought.
If you ever want a sweet treat,
It doesn't
s-
make the milk curdle?
no. If you ever want a sweet treat, vanilla ice cream and then put a shot of bourbon on top. Or make a milkshake out
Oh,
of it.
that makes sense.
Mhm.
I've had
Yeah,
Jameson
okay.
ice cream. It's
That's
pretty
good too. That's good too.
Put screwball in my ice cream.
That's good. I don't fault that at all. That's a dub. I have to try that. So you all take your various victuals. The milk was free of charge since she recommended it to you. So
I will pay for my friends.
Okay, so I didn't
All of them.
do the
Everything.
math for me, please, because I didn't keep track of anything. I said.
It's about 8 gold, roughly. I'll give her 10
Okay.
for her lovely service.
Mhm.
So whatever's left, keep it as a tip.
And
You
unfortunately, the
highly
plates.
deserve a raise.
Unfortunately, the plates do not have free refills, but the cups do. If you catch my drift. Enjoy your stay.
Gotcha.
You may sit and mingle as long as you'd like. Take a load off. The weather's ghastly outside. I don't imagine you'd want to venture out quite at this juncture, but please feel free to stay and enjoy the scenery. I believe the locals like to do this sport called people watching, and you get a fair bit of traffic through here. There's some kind of convention
enjoy
nearby. Some of the artist guilds have gotten together, and people of all manner of colors, and some of them even dress up as their favorite characters, have been showing up. It's quite interesting.
You're telling me Comic-Con made it all the way out here?
Where the fuck you think Comic Con came from, lady?
That's so cool.
All right,
Oh,
well, I
guys,
guess we'll
I've
take
heard
a
about
seat
that
and
con. We're gonna have to go by.
Did you have
If we have
tobacco as
time.
well?
I didn't even think to offer. Yes, I do have some Zendrick Shake. It's a bit on the harder side. There's an Ondarian Blonde, which is a smoother smoke. Do you smoke out of pipe or do you roll a paper?
I was going to see if you had any pipes available for sale.
You can definitely use one. The cost is 1 copper for the day, and then just return it before you leave. They are cleaned and sterilized each time. Do not worry. We have a very good wizard in the back who casts prestidigitation on each one of them.
Oh, can he pronounce it?
Prestidigitation?
Correctly.
Yes. Yes. Did I not? I'm not a wizard, you see. I try. It's very difficult to say.
Oh no, I
sometimes.
just have this friend that, yeah, he has the same issue.
Would that be a Tim? Tim Uthi? Is that him? Or a different friend?
Oh, it's a different friend, but
Oh, Tim's
I've
been
heard of
everywhere.
him as well. I think I've met his son too.
Yes, a quarter ounce of the tobacco will run you a gold. But it does come with a leather pouch to keep it in, and the leather pouch should keep it good for a week or two.
Sounds good. Can I do a mix of both?
Do you have a
A
preference
little
on ratio or
marsh
just half and
and
half?
Half and half.
Okay. She takes the lid off of one, grabs about a quarter ounce, and puts it into a leather pack. It just folds over the top and buttons. It's nothing fancy. And then she grabs about the same pinch size of the a blonder, more fragrant tobacco, and she puts it all together. She dumps it into a bowl and weighs it really quick. Yep, about half a quarter ounce. There we go. Okay, good. And she gives it the bowl a quick shake to mix it and puts it back in the leather pouch and hands it off to you. There you go, sir. Hope you enjoy it. Comes with a free book of matches. Wood matches, not book of matches. Excuse me, wood matches.
Thank you.
And sure, you may add a box of 20 wood matches to your inventory because those could be used for all kinds of different things.
This cinnamon
And-
roll is really heavy in my hands. Are you
It's
guys
about a
ready to sit
pound.
down?
It's about a pound of a cinnamon roll. Cinnabon
I'm
ain't
a
got shit
wizard.
on that.
We should
I
look
don't
for
hold things that are heavy.
We should look for Cavill and see where he is. I'll turn around and look with sipping my latte.
As you sip your latte, made to look around, you see that the crowd is it's gotten a little bit more populated on the inside. You can't quite see the outside yet. You have to exit the building. Being kind of foreboding to exit the building. It's nice in here. It's warm. It's wet and cold outside. But you take a look around, and as you look for Cavill, we are going to take we're going to end the session there, and we'll pick up with our meeting with Watchman Cavill next time. Thank you so much, guys, for playing along with Cloud's culinary adventures, apparently. Sometimes I don't know what's going to take up a shit ton of time, but this one did. So wonderful. Awesome job. I'd like to say thank you to the Embers of the Last War. You guys did amazing. And also thank you very much to RPGsidebar.com and Sparkles Mandy for this lovely event that we get to have every week where we have different groups come in and play one-shots in different campaign settings. It's a privilege and an honor to play with each one of you. And I hope to see you all again next time. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye.
Thank you.